Hi guys, welcome to this week's video. I thought that this week I'd give you guys a room tour video because a lot of you seem to be asking about my room, and I'm going to show you some other people's rooms as well and just give you a little idea of what rooms are like at Oxford. Hey everyone, welcome to this week's video. I'm really sorry to say that just after recording this entire video I realised that the audio quality was horrible, so I'm gonna have to add a voiceover to everything, so please bear with me. So just to give you a little overview of my room, this is what it looks like. It has a little sofa area over there, and it has just a nice desk, and this is my personal study area. Over here on the right I have a little desk, chair area for people to sit. It's a really nice sort of windowsill seat. A lot of people come just sit here for having a conversation and working on the desk. It's just a really nice place for people to come in and sit, especially when the chairs over there get full up when there's more than a couple people around, which is quite often. When you enter my room, the first thing that you'll see on the wall is this big sort of timetable. It's got the days of the week, and on the left hand side it's got deadlines, on the right hand side it's got schedules. So I have all my tutes and practicals in pink and all my lectures in yellow, and then I have deadlines on the left hand side, so it's just really easy to see while you're working. So as you walk in on the left you'll be able to see my desk. So this is where I do most of my work. Right now I was working on some practical work for a lab that's due in 8th week. And otherwise I have all my work around here, and I just keep everything. This is usually filled with papers, it's not usually this clean. And I just like to work here. I've also got this lovely little book stand that I've taken out from the library on loan. It's really nice just to be able to read, especially when you're doing logic and philosophy and it's like hundreds of pages of reading. It's just really nice to be able to work with. So I really like the fact that I have a separate study, because I have this entire space around here that is just for me, just to relax in, whereas over there I have my bedroom, which is nice and just separated away from like my work life. So it's a really nice divide, and because otherwise usually if you're working in your bedroom you kind of get tired and end up falling asleep. I like the fact that I have this huge pinboard on top of my desk. I have 3 pinboards across the room, and what I do is I keep just knickknacks everywhere. I've got a lovely set of post-its because they're really useful. I've got some insurance policy things that the college has put up, and then loads of photos of families and friends, because it's just so nice to look up to things like your friends. And I've got these little like mementos and things from just events that I've been to, and it's just really nice to look up to when you're working. I also have a map of the college, which is ultra useful, especially in your first term when you don't know where anything is and your college is pretty big. And I also have a few postcards up. I actually have this postcard which I got from the college chaplain before I even arrived at Oxford, which is one of the nicest things to receive. It was just really cute. On my desk here I just have this like fake pot plant that I got from IKEA just for aesthetic purposes. And scattered across the table I have like books, my planners, post-its, like just random stuff that I need to grab all the time. And then I have my keep cup, which is actually really useful because you're not allowed any other cups in the libraries other than keep cups, because they sort of stop drinks from spilling everywhere, which is a really nice thing to have. So going to the left of my table we have my lovely bookshelf, which is used for many things other than books. So here I've got breakfasty type stuff like cereal, granola, breakfast bars, breakfast biscuits. I've got glasses and then cutlery on the lower shelf. And if we take a closer look we can just see I've got all my course books on this shelf, so things like probability, discrete maths, logic. I have 3 different textbooks for functional programming, which can get quite exhaustive, and then I have black box thinking popped on the end. Here I also have cough syrup because I'm still not completely fine from freshers flu. I don't know when it's going to go. And then I have student staples like vodka, and then I have just a range of glasses, shot glasses, some that I've gotten free from Freshers Fair and some that I've just collected up over time. So up here I've got a string of photos. I printed out some of the matriculation photos that we had taken, and then some are just from some club nights around Oxford and the BOPs and things like that. And then across here I have my board, which I've got more photos on, and this lamp pack was actually in the room, which is really nice, but this mirror was not, and I had to bring that from home. You might actually think that this is an ordinary shelf and that this is an ordinary desk, but they're so not, because you have to wait till the lights go out. So here I've installed lights under my desk and under the shelves, which change colour with this remote, and it's just really cool, especially when you're having like trees in your room, or it's just nights when you're watching a movie or something like that. It's just really nice to sort of set the tone. So moving back to the left, we have fridges. Every single room at Univ has a fridge, which is really convenient. Not a lot of colleges do that from what I've heard, and it's just really easy to be able to keep things like milk and drinks and things like that. And then up here I have a chest of drawers, and I have my sofa area. On the chest of drawers I keep all these mugs and a kettle to be able to make some tea. It's a good thing to invest in a few mugs because there's always people there. I have a range of different teas, just because you always need caffeine as a student. And then in these drawers I just keep all my clothes because there's lots of them. So back to this side of the room, that used to be a cupboard that actually had that fridge in it, but now it's just an empty cupboard in which I keep an iron. I actually got 2 whiteboards from Staples. It's actually probably the best thing you could possibly do, especially if you have a maths related degree, because you constantly need to work out problems and you end up wasting lots of paper. So I got 2 whiteboards and they're about $11.99 for both of them from Staples, which was a really good price because I got a student discount. So just on the right of that I have these 2 cupboards on which I hang these little bags, because whenever you go shopping it's just easy to carry these bags with you. On the right I keep all my shoes, and on the left I keep suitcases and storage stuff for when I have to leave college at the end of term. Now heading into my bedroom, the first thing that you'll see is that I have this cool little door that has hooks on both sides to hang my coats, and then this is the actual bedroom. I've got these fairy lights up which I like to leave on because they look really cool, and then I have my Harry Potter duvet cover which I absolutely love. Trust me when I say this bed is really, really comfy. You sit down here and you just want to fall asleep. It's so difficult to not go to sleep. So on top of my bed I have this tapestry that I ordered off Amazon. I love the way it looks. And then I have my bedside table where I keep books that aren't course related, such as Harry Potter and the Cursed Child, which I absolutely love. And then I've just got some spare change and a water bottle. And then in this side of the room I have my sink. I don't have an ensuite bathroom because you don't get that in first year here. However, there is a shared bathroom that is just literally down the corridor. And then I have my cupboard, which is pretty big. And I keep a laundry basket up here and just hang random jumps and stuff on the hook. But this is my favourite little corner of my room. It's this amazing little place that you've probably seen in my other videos, where I just sit, come and contemplate my life. There are cupboards underneath where I keep cleaning things, and here you have the best view of Main Quad ever. It's literally so nice. I just waste so much of my time sitting here and procrastinating. It's unbelievable. I'm literally sitting here right now editing this video. Now that you've seen my room, I'm going to show you around a few other rooms so you get an idea of how rooms can vary at college. Although we just turned up to Will's room, he was kind enough to let us have a quick look around even though he was working. Will studies Earth Sciences and has a pretty standard Univ room with a bed, a desk, and however he has a really nice view of the old library, which just looks really nice. And on the right of it we have the Fellows Garden, which again looks really nice. So he's quite lucky view-wise. But he just has a really nice room, and it's quite nice. It has a little sink at the end. However, his has a little slab on the side to put things. Right now he was working on some rock map work, which I didn't really understand. He tried to explain it to me, but I didn't really understand.
Now we're going to head to Lucy's room, which is on the other side of college, so I'll take you there. So, well, I live on the main site. you can live in a lot of other places as well.
So the audio quality kept getting considerably worse, and so what I was trying to say is that not only is it a very nice day, but on the accommodation side, not everyone gets to live on the main quad or Radcliffe quad, which is the next door one, the one I'm just about to walk into. Second years live in North Oxford in college-owned private accommodation, which is called Staverton, and then your third and fourth year you can move back into accommodation here. But it's just a really nice thing to be able to live on site in first year, because you really get the whole sort of historic aspect and feel of what it's like to be at Oxford, and it's just a really, really nice thing.
Although it may not be Hertford's bridge of size, we do have our own bridge across Logic Lane, and that is the High Street. Lucy!
Hello.
Hi. We just want to have a little quick look around your room. So this is another room that you could potentially have as an undergraduate at UNIV. So a lot of rooms for study. Lucy again is quite lucky to have a study on her own. So this entire place and these multiple chairs are all hers. And then she has a bedroom on this side, which is so clean. But then she has a lovely view on this side of the High Street, which is really nice because that's where all the buses come and stop. And then that's Queen's College. And that's Queen's Lane Coffee House. Yeah. And then this is Lucy working in her natural habitat.
Yeah, exactly. So much written.
Yeah, it has to start from somewhere. It's quite a nice room you have here, Lucy.
And now we're going to have a quick look at another room at University College.
Sorry to randomly just walk in on you, but we're going to do a little room tour.
No, sure.
Do you want to give us a tour of your room?
I would love to. This is my board. This is my timetable. Looks quite clear. Don't
Oh yeah,
judge
so she
me.
has quite a similar timetable to me. I didn't do it first. She did it first, and then I copied her.
This is my bedroom with my recently changed bed.
And then she has more photos here,
I've got photos everywhere.
which look
I
really
spent way
nice.
too much money on photos. I got my analysis axioms, like the true maths student I am.
Yeah.
Good bit of maths on the wall.
So if you guys didn't know, Ellie studies computer science and maths, which is a great course.
Get it right,
choice.
maths and computer science.
Maths and computer science. Oh, there's a difference. But yes.
Hey!
Well, that's it from me this week, guys. I really hope you enjoyed my room tour video. I really enjoyed making it. This week and the week before have been so busy, not just with Fifth Week Blues, but with just the sheer amount of work that we've been getting. However, one really cool thing happened last week. We actually got to meet Stephen Hawking, because he's an alumni of UNIV, and it was just one of the best experiences of being here so far. It was actually such a good surprise because I wasn't able to get tickets to see him at the Oxford Union the day before, so it was so kind for him to actually come to University College and meet us, and it was just a great end to what was already a very busy and very hectic week.